Hi guys, Pnina is here with another tip video about Blender! It all started a week ago. I was working on the computer like usual when something super wow happened. Ta-ding! We got a new email! Guys, we got a new email! You need to come fast! We opened it up and it was a new job!
Yeah!
Yes, we got a real job! So we immediately started working on it. Basically, we needed to create an image of cards organized in lines and put on the floor or something. No, like a white floor. White hair? Yeah, something like that. So where were I? Oh yeah, we immediately started working on it. Yuval did all the boring work of creating the cards and positioning the camera and stuff. You know, nothing important. And then came my part, to put textures on all those cards. Now, all the cards have the same material, but the drawing on them is different. So all I need to do is to create the same material for everyone, and then just duplicate it 400 times and put a different image on each one. Wait, there are like 1,000 cards in there. I am not duplicating this material 333 times. This is tedious. And also, I will tell you what will happen. I will do all this hard work, but then Yuval will come and say something like, "Hey Pnina, I need you to change the roughness in all of them from 0.75 to 0.8. No. This is not happening. I had to think about a different solution. So I thought, and thought, and thought a bit more. And in the end, I finally realized that I have no idea what to do. So I went to ask the master. Hey Pinky, I need to create a material for like 58 different cards, and they all have the same material, except the image on them is different. What should I do?
Just duplicate it.
Ugh.
Oh, come on, I'm just kidding. Use the pass index.
The what? Yes, that's exactly the solution I needed. If you didn't know, the pass index is basically the object index, and we can control stuff in the material with it. For example, make each card have a different drawing without duplicating it 100 times. All we need to do is to first create the material and assign it to all the relevant objects. After we done that, we will choose one of the objects and then go to Object, Relations, and yes guys, we found the famous pass index. So for the first object, we're gonna leave it at 0. That is because computers and Blender also start counting from 0 and not from 1 like we are used to. Now let's choose the second object and change the pass index to 1. Now let's choose object number 3 and change the pass index to 2. Now let's choose object number 4 and change the pass index to 3. Now let's wait, what? So after we done that to all the objects and clearly didn't mess up the counting, we can move into material preview and see that nothing changed. So let's change something. Let's open the shader editor, and I already loaded two images, image 1 and image 2. So how do we make this card different? Well, let's start by mixing them together. So press Shift A and add a mix color node. Plug the first image to the top and the second image to the bottom. If I will set it to 0, we have picture 1. If I will set it to 1, we have picture 2. Where more did we set 0 and 1s and 13? Oh yeah, the pass index. We didn't do that for nothing, right? So let's press Shift A and add an object info node. In it, we will not find the pass index because it's called the object index. Let's ignore that fact and just plug it into the factor. And boom, it is working! Whoa! Well, we still don't have enough control. So let's add a map range node and plug it right there in between. The top two factors will give us control on what card we're affecting. We choose a card by setting the from min to the object index and the from max to the next index. That means that if we want the first card to be different, the minimum will be 0, because that's the index of the card, and the maximum will be 1. Now, we're here for efficiency. So let's first create a node group from all of those nodes, by selecting them and pressing Ctrl G. We will outsource the minimum and connect the maximum to the same socket. But remember what I said? We need to always add 1 to the maximum. So let's add a math node and set the add value to 1. I will just rename this one to index, and we are done. Almost. We still have only 2 options right now, and we have like 1,000 different cards. But don't worry, adding more is easy. Just duplicate the group and plug the previous one to the top socket and the new image to the second socket. Oh, and don't forget to change the index. So, 200 repeats later and we are done! Yes, that's it! Now I can be calm, even if Yuval will come and
Hey
ask me.
Pnina, I need you to change the IOR by 0.01 so